Yo, what is up, my mullet? Sharp here, bringing you guys another video, and today I am kind of looking ghetto. And what I mean by that is, like, my webcam is up in the top right again, and the reason for that being is I'm playing Black Ops 2, and because I'm playing Black Ops 2 because I posted a 15-5 Search and Destroy gameplay from a competitive match, like wager match, money's on the line, and people are like, this shit's boring, like boring ass game, man. So from what I gather is you guys do not like Call of Duty Ghosts very much. So I'm just going to play some Black Ops 2 because everyone seems to like Black Ops 2. And I guess I'm going to talk about a variety of different things in this commentary. I don't even know if my mic is even working that good, but I'm going to talk about a variety of different things in this game. Let me make sure my volume's turned down. I haven't been on here. Alright, my volume's way low. But what I'm going to first talk about is TK got invited to Gfinity, so we'll be attending G3 this year. Last year we went. It was me, Nezlo, Stainville, and Theory, and Gunjar went with us, but Gunjar was not old enough to compete at that Gfinity. But this year we're going to be competing. It's going to be the same team as we had for Black Ops 2 pretty much. Just Gunjar's going to be playing this year, so it's me, Gunjar, Theory, and Nezlo. As you guys know, or I guess as you guys don't know, we picked up Theory. A lot of the times I tweet out, you know, before I do a YouTube commentary, what do you guys want to hear about? Because I'm not posting YouTube commentaries for me to for me to listen to them. And really, for the most part, I want to kind of get away from posting the whole commentaries type deal, and I want to start doing more of what I was doing with Kazduff. And I'm actually going to the beach this week, so this whole week of videos are going to be like 1v1s and just commentaries and 2v2s of Moho and stuff like that, because hold on. Because I'm going to be away, so I'm just going to have to upload these videos and then make them public, and I don't really have the time to edit like a video. Like the videos I do with Kazov it takes me a while to edit. Like I have to sit there and link up match up everything, find the funny parts, put the music behind it, and I also need to get my song. I don't have my song on my new computer. That's something that's kind of been holding me back with that as well. So a lot of different things, but a lot of you guys don't know that we picked up Theory. I posted a video about it. And a lot of you guys are still like, well, talk about why you guys picked up Theory. We picked up Theory because, you know, it was our old teammate. We went on that run with Theory, me, Theory, Gunjar, and Nezlo, forming TK and placing, you know, top 4. And yeah, I know that was all throughout Black Ops 2, but we also placed second at Columbus. Yeah, I know that was at the beginning of the game, but you know, me, Theory, and Nezlo placed second at UMG Philly. And yeah, I know we had alongside Glacier carried you guys, whatever you guys want to say. I don't really care. As long as this team is like, you know, it was when we first started teaming, and there's no, I don't know why there would be any weirdness. You know, Theory. You know, I know when Theory left, there was like some shit talk. The whole me drawing the TK in the wall and Theory talking shit and all this stuff. But that's just who Theory is. You know, we talked to him at events. We talked to him at X Games. We talked to him at, what are these kill streaks I have on? Jesus. But we talked to him at X Games, and we talked to him at like Anaheim and stuff, and there's no bad blood, and everyone's all good. You know, Gunjar and Nezlo are good for the most part. I'd say for the most part, because I mean, it's not like they sit there and chill and talk, but they really never did. But it's not to the point where, you know, I feel like Gunjar's going to leave the team. Gunjar, to me, has proved his loyalty. You know, he's turned down many team offers, so grateful for that. And it's good to see, you know, someone have a change of heart. You know, he did make that decision to leave Envy after he placed second, and you know, he came back, and now, you know, teams have wanted him again, and he's kind of learned from his mistakes in the past and turned down other team offers. So I think we should do good. I mean, Theory, we haven't been able to play with this team yet because Theory left his monitor at Classic's house. He was at Classic's house for the remainder of the league, and I'm gonna be going on vacation for a week, so we're going to have to play a lot when we get back. You know, we're going to go to AEL Dallas. We're going to use that kind of as a pre-Gfinity practice land. That should be good practice for us. You know, they're using that as a 2K for MLG. It's going to be worth 2K Pro points, and it's going to be played on the Xbox One. My teammates are detriments. That's a term used now, detriment. 2 and 14, 2 and 13. That sounds like a detriment. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be going to AL Dallas. That should be a good like little event for us to go to and get some stuff down right before Gfinity, and then going to Gfinity. It's gonna be in London again. Should be a blast. It was definitely an experience last time going to London to play video games. So like always, should be a good time. What do I want to do here? I'm not gonna keep using the MSMC. I guess let's see what else. I don't really know what else to talk about. Like I said, we're going to Gfinity. Got Theory back. The roster changes. I already did a video talking about roster changes. We had Envy picked up Formal and JCap. And honestly, I mean, I don't really want to speak for my team because we don't know. We haven't played for Theory, but in my honest opinion, I don't really know about these roster changes. I don't know if I don't know how much they really benefited teams because I think Envy lost a lot in their Search and Destroy game with Study. Now, they said they have been saying that, like Study and Parasite weren't really going to the events to be about the event. They were about the stuff that was going on around the event, hanging out with friends and parties and stuff like that. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that is kind of important. I just tried the drop shot. Oh, no. But it is kind of important that when you go to an event that everyone's head is focused in the game. And, if Study and Parasite's heads weren't in the game, then that could be an issue. But I don't know. But that's just my personal opinion. I think that drop to me was a mistake. I think they should have talked to him. Maybe given him they could have talked to him. They could have given him another chance. But I don't know. I think Study was a great player, and I think he actually joined Denial along with Saints, Replays, and Zuma. So that should be a pretty solid squad. They have Zuma and Study. Search and Destroy player. Saints, I think, in my opinion, is a top 5 player. So that should be a pretty solid team. And then you have FaZe. FaZe picked up Parasite. I don't really see there being any surprise there, just because Parasite and Apathy used to team back in the day, back in like Black Ops 1 and MW3, and Dito and Parasite used to team back in the day. So I don't really see any surprises there. I don't know if Parasite and Sensor have ever teamed. I feel like there was a time in MW3 when they were on Envy together. I don't know. I could be wrong, but all those players have teamed together before, so I don't see any problem there. Now the only thing that I'm worried about with that team is, they got rid of Saints and picked up Apathy, which I think Apathy is a good replacement with Saints. I don't know if Apathy has as good of slaying power as Saints. I think Saints is just more of a pure like aggressive sub slayer. But I think they do pick up a lot with Apathy. He's kind of a playmaker. He can make a lot of like random ass plays. Where Saints is good at running around and getting a lot of kills, which is also good. But then again, they have Formal, who is an aggressive sub player, kind of like Saints, known for getting kills, just kind of being a sub slayer. And they picked up Parasite, who's known for being an AR player. So it's kind of going to be interesting to see how they play with that and how they make that transition. But I think that team will be a solid Search and Destroy team. As far as respawns go, we'll have to see. But as far as teams go, I don't really know how many teams improved. I think FaZe Black was better with their team of having Saints on there. Now obviously they have said that Saints can't go to Gfinity, and FaZe Black wants to go to Gfinity, so that was an issue there. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Should be interesting. Roster changes, everyone hates them, but then again they're also interesting to see, because it's interesting to see how these different players play with each other and how they get along and so on. So we'll have to see with all that. Wow, that's the game right there. So that's pretty awful. And last thing, someone said, why does everyone say the new TK doesn't have enough slaying power? And I wanted to talk about this in like a separate video, but then someone like linked me a stat saying that the team that outslayed the majority of the time won 80% of the time or so and so. And that's really, I don't know. I feel like you don't really need that much slaying power. I feel like if your team is playing the game right, then the kills will come. You don't really need to be like a known slayer who can just run around and get a 3-piece. Like if your team's playing the right, you'll get 3-pieces. If your team is setting up around the map and you have good teamwork, like you'll get a lot of kills. I think there's a way to just be a straight up brute force slayer, and there's a way to be a team where a team. I'm like stuttering here trying to think. Not like a team-worked team, but like a team that has a lot of chemistry that works well together, that helps each other set each other up for kills, that makes people get a lot of kills, if that makes sense. So I'm saying that's what our team's going to be. Yeah, that's what it was like teaming with them before. We'll have to see. And I guess we'll see at AEL Dallas, and we'll see at Gfinity. So, should be interesting. But as always, this is Sharp. If you guys like the video, be sure to give it a like. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. As always, Sharp, I'm out. Peace.